What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the visiting team and the home team. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we are underway in London. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Alert! Drill right, 22! Hey, 22!
Stafford to the air to start us off. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
White. Set. White 80. 50. 20 hot.
Now Stafford again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Stafford on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get...
Slow snap, and they're in to block it. Now this is picked up inside the 35. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Motion man sent left. Stafford now on first down. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Santos the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Stafford now on third down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Golden Eagles.
Stafford throwing again. On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. 10. Like 7.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Nevis able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
So he makes up for his earlier miss in the game. He knocks that one right through. And it's important for him to move past that early miss, Kate, because you never know if he's going to be needed for a big moment when we get to the 4th.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Evans now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Okay.
Moving ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Love out of the shotgun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Cut. Red. 30. Ready.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards. And a London 1st down.
Love with it on 1st down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
A 49-yard gain. That's another London.
It's Benson on again. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Snowhawks finish up their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. Monday. Blue stick.
Play action now for Stafford. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Cut out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Easy alert.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. It's Stafford once more. Lobs this deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Mexico City, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
180.
Brooks does not score. They not only stopped him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Omaha, ready blue. 180.
And you just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles make it a field goal game. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 12-10. We'll return with more NFL action right after this.
Set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
On the set.
All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
On the pickup.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready?
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. He has the touchdown. The Snowhawks push this to an 8-point game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. You're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Trujillo to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Turpin on the return. They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Monday.
Stafford now off the play fake. Pass cut by Brooks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, 50.
Stafford. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Brooks has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles face a 4-point deficit. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Nevis with a point after. And the Golden Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. And off to Benson to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from London right after this. New set of downs from 37.
Shot, 17. Down. 50. Green. Set.
Benson on 1st and 10. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Set. Slide through. Ready. 10 black. Cut.
Play action. Love. Right side. This is wheeled in by Warren. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready. Black shot. Here we go. Will green. Blue striker. 6. Mega. Fight. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They're going to go. It's Love. It's on target to Moore. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They'll toss it here to Benson. It's inside the 10. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks grow their lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And he gets this one to go after a couple of misses already in this game.
Next to score, Snowhawks 27, Golden Eagles 17.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Stafford from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Snowhawks will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
This one is up and good. And the Snowhawks take a 3-possession lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw here for Stafford. Going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
One last play before the break.
Let's go now. Red 38. Set.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. Ooh, almost a throw to Johnston. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready, ready. Yellow. Hut.
That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready?
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. White, white, ready.
Love throwing on fourth. He connects downfield. And he is in. Touchdown. The Snowhawks grow the lead coming out at halftime. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Ready.
The offense will line up for a
Black,
2-point
95.
conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, boy, that one's embarrassing. The penalty puts you even closer, but from 1 yard out, you still can't punch it in.
1 yard, 3 feet, 36 inches. Doesn't matter the measurement. You're absolutely right. That's some humble pie served your way.
Turpin with a return. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stafford now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Second and very short. Looking to pass. Oh, he loses the football. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here we go, set. 52. Set.
Thrown on first down, Love. This is complete. It's Davis. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And they take this in for the score. The Snowhawks grow their lead off the turnover. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Snowhawks grow their lead yet again.
47. Golden Eagles, 17.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Starting at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10. They're on 24-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Stafford back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ready. Waiting.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's gonna be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The give now to Benson. He does it! Touchdown! The Snowhawks trying to end this before the final quarter. Trey Benson, the touchdown! His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. The Snowhawks continue piling onto this lead.
Golden Eagles, 17.
Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing now, Stafford. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So now it's going to be third and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Stafford's going to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Stafford throwing again. Gets this over the middle to Collins. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick. That's going to be a turnover on down.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now begin this drive with Benson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow, Lonnie. Ready, ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Benson once more. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Black, 95. Smash, red. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And get 22 out of that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Red, third set.
That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
Got it.
Brings up
Third and just 2 to go.
Set. Yellow. Ready.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Snowhawks piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be their ball as we start the 4th, but this game may already be too far out of reach. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
32.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Snowhawks take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
A give left side to Benson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Check pink. Hut.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Snowhawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Snowhawks continue adding on to that lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. 250.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
280.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Snowhawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the
Here we go,
44-yard
set.
line.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
They give him the gut to Benson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Snowhawks moments away from their 4th win of the year.
On the double.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Set.
They'll try it right with Benson. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brought down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
It's now 3rd
That's it.
and 8.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
First down.
And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at
We've
the
set it downs for him
31-yard
from the
line.
31.
Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives him the first.
First down.
Black Ultra.
First and 10 at
Let's
the
go.
21-yard line.
Cut.
Gets another one into the hands of Flowers. And he's able to get this down to the 13. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good and stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Snowhawks are your winners as we say cheerio from London.
to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, I Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of we whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talking, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? The more man fishing. Grandma wishing you're the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here,